So now that Sophie Long has actually been found, Without a Crystal Ball is once again starting to speak out about this case. And so she posted a post on her Instagram where she just quoted, "You called Sophie a brat." So let's read what Without a Crystal Ball had to say. I covered the Sophie Long case from the beginning. I was the first person with a platform to question the narrative put out by Michael Long. I first watched the viral video, and something about the video felt off. The editing was too perfect. Everything seemed controlled or scripted. I watched a little girl scream at her mom and grandmother about Abu, but something didn't seem right. I felt for the little girl. Clearly she was upset, but the video didn't make sense. Then I started researching for the truth. I learned the father had a history of false allegations of sexual abuse, drug use, mental instability, DV, and mental abuse against his ex-wife. During a live stream, I read a comment someone left that said something like, "Part of me thinks she is acting like a brat." I read the statement out loud and I thought about what they said. It did seem like she was pitching a fit. Her outburst reminded me of my own child when he didn't get what he wanted. Immediately, I was accused of calling a child a liar and calling her a brat. That followed me for months, but I never said she was a brat. Instead, I refused to see the obvious lie and accept the lie as truth. Sophie was coached to believe her mother's ex-fiance abused her. The abuse never happened. Her father coached her for months about how to act at custody exchanges. She had done the same thing 4 other times. Last night, I was told that video was sent to Sophie's mom when the whole world was against Kelly. I was the one person that stuck my neck out and questioned Michael. My source said it was the first time Sophie's mom felt any hope in months. People were sending her death threats. She was in protective custody, and everyone believed she was abused and trafficked her child based upon her ex's brainwashing of Sophie. By me calling out that it looked like a fit, I was told Sophie's mom felt seen. She felt like someone believed her and that she could keep fighting for Sophie. Speaking the truth isn't always popular, but it's necessary. I had no clue her mom saw the video, but I'm glad she didn't give up and that my support kept her going. I am so glad Sophie is finally going home. Someone replied to her comment, "I think you need to listen to the videos a woman recorded that at the time, well until she posted them this weekend, neither Mike nor Courtney knew they were being recorded. Let's just say Courtney is flat out saying everything that has happened to Sophie and some things that we didn't know until this weekend. So she needs to stop with these posts acting like a scorned ex saying it's all a lie. Wonder how she's going to say those videos of her talking about it all are a lie too. Can't believe anyone would ever believe her." Someone also replied to her, "Finally, such a sad story. Also, disgusting how he fooled a bunch of YouTubers to exploit her." One of Without a Crystal Ball's responses was, "YouTubers are petty and most turn on you at the drop of a dime. That's why I keep to myself." Guys, this trigger warning is being put in here because I'm about to show some clips from Dad Challenge podcast, and it actually shows Sophie screaming.
Trigger warning. But remember why, guys, we started talking about this. Can we remember why? Let's see if I can fast forward it.
Move your hands. No! I think her hands. No! Your hands. Your hands. No!
Listen. When she screams, guys, okay? When she screams. When I saw that as a dad, I don't care who you are, as a dad who loves my children, and I will do this again if I see the same type of thing going on, okay? If I do it again, if I hear it again, if I see it again, I will do the exact same thing I did with this case, okay? I will. Every single time, I will believe this scream. Who's
So
touching
who's
you?
touching me?
Who's touching you?
No, I do want to know because I care about you. I do want to know. So who's touching me? Who's been touching me?
Mr. Jake. Mommy watches it.
Is it? Mommy, what does it have? Oh, it's making me feel bad about myself.
What does he touch you?
Baby.
Hey, baby.
What does he do?
Like, touches it and scratches it. Because one time I woke up and there was blood in my underwear.
One time I woke up and there's blood in my underwear. Okay, I'm not going to show you more. You guys have seen this. I wanted to remind you of that, everybody. But let's listen with our own ears. If you're gonna believe your ears, believe your ears.
Poisoned them against her and is planting ideas in their heads.
I'm gonna stop her there too right now. She's just said that they're poisoning her against and planting ideas in her head. Pretty sure KJ was on Michael's side to begin with.
That's what the mom says. She claims that this isn't true. So I just can't believe you put this online.
Not Katie Joy saying, I can't believe he put this online. Not Katie Joy, who puts everything online.
And I can't believe how riled up people still are about this. I'm like, you guys, you can't.
Can't what?
You can't literally like, and people are just sharing the
Can't literally what?
video like it's nothing. She was just being a brat and wanted to stay with her dad.
Okay, now this is the comment that she reads, and I want to point this out. First of all, you've got a subscriber in your chat who just said that. Kelly Bath says, she says, was she just being a brat and wanted to stay with her dad? She didn't say she was being a brat. Kelly Bath is asking the question, everybody. Just didn't have a question mark. She's asking the question. Watch Katie's response.
Part of me thought she was just being bratty. Like she would just go from crying to fine, from crying to fine. And it reminded me of when my son pitches a fit.
Well, that's very telling. If your son pitches a fit like that without a crystal ball, you're a badass parent. You're a terrible parent. My kid has never pitched a fit like that. Never once. Screaming because he doesn't want to be with me. Your kid pitches that fit because he doesn't even know who you are. Yes, you called her bratty. The person didn't say she was bratty. The person was asking. And then you said, yes, that's what I think. Has everybody got that now? Can we land there? Can we all be together on that right now? Are we good with that? Are we cool? And then that's what she says. That's where she finishes.
You went to a mom and a mom gave you forgiveness. But why did you go onto Critical K's channel for her to second you on your thoughts about her being a brat? And remember all the actions you were doing, which was fucking hilarious.
I remember seeing that video and I remember thinking the way that the girl was acting in the beginning where she was like shaking her head. I was like, is she acting? It didn't seem authentic in that part. I was like, it's like a movie. Like, 'cause she was like, no. And then she's like running away and coming back. And I was like, this doesn't seem real. And then I did a live stream on my vlogs channel, which I'm on right now. And I was talking about how I'm a mom. I have an almost 8-year-old. And we were talking about how kids can get a little bit bratty when they don't get their way and they don't get what they want.
Of course they do.
Yeah. And so now I'm like, everyone's like, you called Sophie a brat. And I'm like, can kids not get bratty? And what I noticed was with her language, it was way too mature for her age. It sounded like words that she had been spoon-fed by an adult.
Yes.
Like, it's my body. I have my own, too mature for her age. It's my body. I have my own, rights. And the way that she was describing things, and then she would say, I don't want mommy.
A child is always supposed to be believed, whether the evidence is there or not.
Now that I've showed you the proof of where she's calling Sophie a brat or bratty, let's continue on with her Instagram post. Okay, Without a Crystal Ball continued by posting, Sophie Long is now on the path to recovery. Today starts her next chapter. A source tells us that Sophie needs love and support right now. However, some people continue to spread false, damaging information about Kelly and Sophie Long online. Sophie's former stepmother, Courtney Chalmers, played a large role in the promotion of the false narrative that Sophie was sexually abused by Kelly Long's ex-fiance. Despite no evidence of ABUSE, Courtney allegedly took Sophie to numerous doctors for exams to find a single doctor to maybe buy into her claims. Courtney allegedly fueled the online community to send hate to Kelly Long. In online communications we obtained, Courtney provided the names and locations of any person opposing their narrative. The judge in this case had to sell their home due to death threats. Threats to authorities remain as ongoing issues because of the GoFundMe video. Courtney and Michael Long raised over $200,000 based upon the lie that Sophie was sexually ABUSED. A court determined Sophie was not sexually ABUSED, but coached by her father through psychological ABUSE. Michael Long was deemed a danger to his children and his rights were terminated. In December of 2020, Courtney and Michael separated. Since then, she has accused Michael of ABUSING, their 3-year-old son, DRUG, ABUSE, and infidelity. Despite Courtney's claims that Michael is an ABUSC or ABUSIDE man, she refuses to retract her claims that Kelly Long accused her daughter. A source tells us that Courtney has no communication with Kelly Long or the children. She is no longer a part of Sophie's story. Upon Sophie's return, Courtney will have no role in Sophie's life. The source stated they hope that Courtney can respect Sophie's privacy and stop spreading misinformation online about Kelly and the kids. We asked the source if there is an investigation into the fraudulent GoFundMe, and they said, "I really hope so. They should be held responsible." Courtney is currently involved in her own custody dispute with Michael Long related to their son. Her interest could be ensured. Michael has no access to their son. We wish the best for all parties and hope for continued healing for the family. Someone commented, her biggest advocates can't bother to admit how wrong they got it from the start, and that just baffles me. Without a Crystal Ball responded, "It's disgusting. Fun fact." Really? A fun fact? Really, Katie Joy? They all criticize the video I made trying to make sense of Michael's video. They say, "You called her a brat." Well, I was recently told by a source that video helped the mom realize people were seeing through his lies. Sophie apparently had been coached for months to throw a fit every time custody exchanges happened. He would tell her what to do and what to say. So sadly, Sophie was acting out for her father for his sick game. I hope so much that girl, or that she gets the help she needs. Guys, my point in making this video was that I wanted just to show people exactly what Without a Crystal Ball said and how she actually referred to Sophie. And now Without a Crystal Ball going on her Instagram and trying to defend herself, I wanted to put the proof out there that I got from other channels, and I wanted just everybody to see so they could form their own opinion. If she actually called Sophie a brat or not, I just wanted everybody to be able to form their own opinion and see what actually happened. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And guys, y'all remember to smile today or make somebody else smile. But hopefully Katie Joy will leave Sophie Long alone. That's what I hope. Alrighty guys, y'all have a good one.